My connection is unstable. Your connection, oh man, it did it again. Hi, loves. Sing it. And I'm feeling good. Hello, family. What's up here, Karen? I love you. Fish in the sea. You know how I feel. I did. I got 100. I almost said prescribers. I got 100 subscribers. I did not know that. Thank you for telling me. Hi, Mike. Hi, Leslie. Thanks for joining us in Zoom. Yay! So thank you guys for being here. Unfortunately, once again, even though I told it to take from my USB, it did not. So we are feeding from my computer. Can you guys hear me okay? It might, it told me that why can't I'm talking in gibberish. My stable is connected. So who's all, okay, now we're down. Now we're at 3. It said 6, and all of a sudden 3 people scrambled when I showed up. No, I'm just kidding. How is everybody? We did a Zoom meeting. Bailey and Karen was there first. Her camera was not cooperating. So it was showing away from her. So anyway, she was there. She could listen to us. And then the feed ended because I don't have a premium plan. We went back once. And we talked about how we've been feeling. You keep glitching your phone. Everybody's really extra crispy. And we've been extra crispy. We've been, I think today, after yesterday's meditation, I am good. Thank you, honey. I think after yesterday's meditation, and we all agree that we're working hard in our sleep. Let me adjust this just a little bit. It's coming from a different angle a little bit. And so just kind of things are coming more or becoming more solidified, or we're becoming more aware of stuff. I kind of identified that not for everybody that's done the meditation, but for some people, we've been already working in some capacity in this way, in these meditations. I'm not exactly sure the details of that and what that might be for different people, but in a overall general sense, I'm putting on some angelic music, so just bear with me. In an overall general kind of way, for some of us, and this might resonate with some people, might not with other people. People might think that's a possibility. People might go, oh yeah, most definitely. People might say, oh, okay, like some people, it was a confirmation as to what they were already feeling. which is that not only did we make the association and the connection and recognition that we have been in association on a soul-based level in different incarnations, probably many times, that in this one, at this time, oh wow, 52755. Wow, that was cool numbers. It's 627. Okay. I just saw 227s back to back. Again. That in this life, in this time, in this incarnation, through these portals that we've been through, especially most recently with 66, 77, 88, and then being in the middle of 99, just landing 919 today. I keep saying it because we have to recognize that we went through a gate. We've been traveling, we've been working, we've been going into a new set of parameters and circumstances within our own individual worlds and universes, and with our collective one, and what's in it and what's not, and just how a lot has changed. And so anyway, there's that. But in our aside from all that, in our sleep state for a while now, I don't know exactly for how long. I think it's not a set thing for each person with each other person or set of circumstances and connections, and what you've been seeing in the dream astral state in these last, I don't know, 3 to 1 couple weeks time. I don't know, but I know that for some people, we have been already in our craft. We have been already working with some people. I'm sorry, I can't ignore this. It's 808, 8 people. I'm sorry. It just, and today I woke up with that on my brain. And immediately I just had a different feel about stuff, and I know that I'm not the only one. I know last night's very different meditation that had a very different vibe, very different atmosphere. And that maybe even more so than other times, we were really working hard in that space, in our dream state. And then in that time period, I think that there was a lot of stuff that was just kind of pieced together. And some of us have remembrances of that. And with that, it kind of fans out, and we're still kind of acclimating to what that looks like. I guess that is one way I can describe it. Hey, Luna. Oh, I've got top chat again. Seriously? That's really annoying. That is really annoying. Okay, so does anybody have anything to add to all that? Why are you low battery? I thought you were plugged in. Oh, you're not plugged in. About any of that? What is with my lamp, man? It is. Well, none of us really remember either. It's not like, no, we don't remember. We're not remembering our dreams either. None of us are. So don't feel like you're left out in that. It's just more of a feeling than if I have any kind of, and Bailey's the same way, Luke's the same way, I'm the same way, Liz the same way, Leslie's the same way, and Laura's the same way. Those are the people that I talked to today, and we're all on board, the 5 of us, with, yeah, we feel all these certain things, and yeah, we have these certain acknowledgments or feelings, but it's not like we're remembering anything solid, really. You know, it's not like there's anything to be like, oh yeah, and then there's this and this and this and this, and yeah, no. So yeah, so don't feel like you're not, and the same thing goes for when people are falling asleep in meditation. They're not waking up all remembering stuff. They're going, oh, that resonates and that sounds familiar. Or yeah, I'm remembering that after the fact when you guys are talking about it. Then that's sounding familiar. Like Leslie said that when we were in Zoom tonight. So those things are happening, but, and even when we're seeing stuff, and Bailey, we talked about, I don't know if that was in the second Zoom that we were in, but we were talking about what we see as far as psychic vision goes. And I was trying to describe what it is for me that I see, because he was saying I don't really see really clear, crisp pictures or visions. And I'm like, yeah, well, you know, neither do I. I get pictures. It's like pulling a frame out of film for a movie. And there's different ones of those, coupled with other visions and coupled with maybe things that I hear or sensations in my body or actual words in my, you know, like a idea voice / knowledge knowing thing that comes from outside of myself. So there's a lot of different things that are going on. And a good amount of that is just kind of feeling it and deciphering stuff quickly and not really dissecting anything too much, because then you interrupt the flow, because that whole psychic business is all about flow. So, and that's why a lot of people like me that are readers or channelers or mediums or healers or all the aboves or whatever's have a certain need for their space and their energy to be, because it's all about energy flow. And most of us need to have our currents and channels open so we can receive a lot clearer and better, and we can feel into that. Okay, I certainly feel like I've been doing work in my dreams. I don't have full recall, but have the feels. This is Bailey. Karen says, all I know is that there are faces and people. Yeah, me too. I'll feel with the dreams, I'll feel a group of people, and I feel angelics being there. I feel kind of like a sense of a place where just things get done and people meet and maybe learn things and share things and go off and do things. And I don't know, it just feels like that, but I'm seeing a lot of different things happening at once, over like the same thing over and over again. But the more we do the meditations, the more like that image solidifies. Maybe that, yeah. Say that make sense? I don't know, man. All I know, okay, yeah, faces and people, yeah. So I remember like seeing dragons and seeing people dragons and then feeling the angels, because like the angels or the archangels, they're just like energy with like what they want to show you. So I don't know, they're a weird thing to perceive at any given moment, to be honest with you. I have remembered the potential for astral travel in varied dreams. There we go. That's what Mike says. Bailey says, as well as messages and ideas conveyed. Mike says the notion of experiencing parallel universes in dreams has always motivated you. Oh, yeah, cool. Hey, Luke. Hi. I have been working with at least 4 of you in this chat on in dream state. My guidance says at least 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm totally in alignment with that. Yeah, that sounds about like, I don't know when you came in, but that's kind of what I was saying. I said could be in the last few weeks, could be the last couple months, it could be different for some of us, it could be a couple of us all at the same time. Hi, honey. You're so cute. It's so good to see you here. I'm so glad you made it. Mike says, my clairsentience has been attuned to the multiverse, and so that has probably influenced my dreams. Well, yeah, totally. And Bailey says, I call her that really often now. She's the mama dragon for sure. Oh my God, you guys stop. Luke said, hi, mama dragon. And so, yeah. Bailey saying he's calling me that often. Yeah, you have called me that a few times. It's so sweet. I love it. That feels really, because it's interesting to be called that from an incarnate. Because I've heard that from like dragons. And that was weird. It's 8:18. It was the classic Star Trek's Mirror Mirror that I think first sparked that sense for me. I always want to keep calling Bailey Sky Star for sure, or for some Bailey Sky Star. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. I like that. Sky Star. Yeah. Where did that come from? This is the first I've heard of that I'm aware of anyway. That's the first I've heard of that. I like it. Yeah. Well, it could be, that's the thing, it's like, who knows? We may never like really know the exact answer to that. But what's important about making these recognitions is I'm being guided to grab the cards, people. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay, so I put these cards in here last night and I was like, uh-oh. I just painted myself into a corner. I'll deal with that later. I wasn't intending for it to be live on YouTube, but you know, nevertheless, here we are. So, as you know, these are the Archangel Oracle cards that we've been working with. Do you guys see this ring? I'm the owl, by the way. Like, that's my thing. I know I'm like dragon and dragon mama and stuff, but like the owl is a big thing for me. And this ring came to, anyway, the same store that I got that dress I put on yesterday. So we have this, and we also have this. Yeah. Owls, owls, owls. So Bailey just said that he's always been card time. I know. So they're confirming that they've been together before. In this lifetime, you know, I think we're becoming more and more aware of how we can kind of step through different times and do different things, and maybe have been different places and different points in time. And I think maybe our baby and our kids showed us that the other day with their presence when we were showing them what we were doing. You guys know what I'm talking about? I think there was a lot more to that, now I'm hearing, than what was obvious about them being there. Does anybody resonate with this? Oh, where's Laura? And do you follow what I'm saying? Did that make sense? Oh, she is? Oh, good. Okay, just got confirmation that Laura's coming. Sweet. Sweet, thank you, Luke. So yeah, people are resonating with that. I think that it's kind of like, now I'll explain that for maybe those people who don't know what I'm talking about or weren't there, haven't done the meditation yet. But the last few times there's been our own, as we were in this lifetime, babies, infants showing up with Archangel Gabriel. And of course that's emotional. And then after a couple days, it was our 4-year-old self with Archangel Gabriel and the infant, which is of course very emotional. A lot of all sorts of stuff attached to that in those ages and things like that. But then she came through again yesterday. Did anybody go and listen to the meditation again and hear what she had to say? I typically do, but I didn't. I didn't have the time because a lot of times I don't remember. I feel like seeing that was part of my healing and shadow work. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And then Bailey says, super resonant. The 4-year-old was really a powerful thing, especially because when I was 5, my first sexual assault, and before that was like a hyper connected state. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. And after all that, Garbo was a lot of hyper connectedness, but it was still super. Wait. A lot of hyper connectedness, but it was still super resonant. Got it. Okay, but then when she showed up yesterday, she acknowledged us and things about all that, but she also said, you know, look, you have to see it from not all was horrible and awful every single moment. Remember, again, I was there. Remember, again, that you were taken to different places to feed your who you are, because you're not normal. And remember how in like a situation like this, where here you are as a baby, as a 4-year-old, watching what you have yet to do, inspiring yourself in a different moment in those in this same lifetime that you're in right now, but as that infant, as that 4-year-old, and also remember all this other stuff. And that's just like what I can remember right now. She said more than that. I know it. Anybody else, if you want to add to that, if you remember that. So anyway, it's 8:27:07. So I'm supposed to do some cards here. So again, to just go full circle and put a bow on that, we're going to say that seeing it from that side, from us being here and seeing them show up from that side like that, and getting that like, oh, that's what, okay, that's what's happening here, as well as the other stuff that we've dealt with and had to look at or pay attention to, or whatever, however you want to put it. And that was a whole other thing to it. And I think at the time we were like, wow, that's so cool. But if you were conscious, I know some of you were not. So actually, sorry, this might be the first time you're hearing about this for some of you. That is kind of what happened. So please go back and listen to that. It was really, really powerful. And the message there too was, you can definitely be congruently in different places in your astral sleep state. And you've been doing that for a long time. Not saying for every single person who's done this meditation and been a part of this, but for the people who clearly are saying, yeah, my back is on fire when your back is on fire. And we just have this kind of knowing happening and all this other stuff, whatever. It's deep. It's intense. Woo! Oh, look at that family. What do we have there? We have, I have been exploding with heat. I want to go to the camera. Spiritual understanding. Archangel Raziel, I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truth. Holy good Lord. Look at that imagery, you guys. I'm just like, maybe I'm a little slow on the uptake. Maybe you guys all noticed it before me. Oh my God. Does this look familiar to anybody? I know. I wish I could prop this. And then Archangel Michael. Crystal clear intentions. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Didn't you say something like that in the wait, I'll read it again. Archangel Michael is saying, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So first off, what do you desire? Oh, let's go there, people. Okay. Crystal Clear Intentions by our love, Michael. Could these words be any smaller? Seriously. We have been doing that. Yeah, it's validation. You're so cute. After praying for guidance, be bold enough to admit what you truly desire. Know that you, along with everyone else, deserve the best of everything in all ways. Prosperity and abundance are God's wishes for everyone. You stake your claim on your share of the inheritance by forming a clear mental picture of your desires. Allow yourself to imagine that this desire has already manifested and experienced the emotional and physical feelings of your manifested desire. Is this sounding familiar? Don't worry how the desire will manifest. The infinite creativity of the creator will bring it to you in very clever ways. Simply follow any inner guidance to take step to co-create this divine desire and allow yourself to receive good as it comes your way. Working with Archangel Michael. Michael's aura is royal blue mixed with tinges of royal purple. When he's nearby, you may see cobalt blue sparkles of light. The crystal stones, sugar light, is that how you say that? Is aligned with Archangel Michael's energy. Oh my gosh. If you wear, why can't I say it? How? I don't know, hard time with that. It's a pendant. I'm not sure what that is. You may find, I can type it. So you guys are like, I don't know. It's making my head hurt. You may find yourself channeling profound and loving messages from Michael when you speak. So this is definitely, you guys, validation for what we've been doing. Allow yourself to imagine that this desire has already manifested and experienced the emotional and physical feelings of your manifested desire. So that's what we were doing for 6-7 straight days with the storms. We were doing that. We were channeling and manifesting and putting forth our intention and desire into exactly what we wanted with clear intention. And what he's saying aside from that is put that into play in the rest of your world and the rest of your life, like, and figure out what those desires are. It's easy to go, yeah, we want to make this hurricane go away, but what else? See, you've had a good taste as to how manifesting works. And when I tell people, when you decide what you want, come talk to me because I can make that come true, because I'm really good with the law of attraction. But you have to be in line with what you want. And first off, you have to decide that what you want. You have to be authentic in that desire, and then you have to put forth the mental and the physical energy sometimes into manifesting that desire. And a lot of times it's within days that you have the desired result. I don't know if maybe I haven't talked to you guys about that because we've been a little busy, but I do that. And this is how I think I know, and because I've done it for myself, I've done it with other people. When they step up, go, okay, yeah. When I go, yes, 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 you can have that. Decide what you want. I'm up to your table. Give me your order. What's your order? I don't know if what I want is possible. Oh, really? You don't know if what you want is possible. Let me check with the kitchen. You know who's in the kitchen? Who's in the kitchen, people? Oh my goodness. You with me, people? Hey guys, I slept through my alarm and didn't wake up in time for the meditation. Oh no, no, you're here. We haven't started yet. Is that Katie? And she says, guess what? I have my Throth deck near me, so I looked at the top card and it's a star. Oh, that's amazing. I've been desiring connection with others that understand me, and looks like I found it. Oh, sweetheart, I love you. We're here for you. We certainly found it. Bailey says you haven't missed much, Katie. Karen says ditto, Leslie. And Bailey says, I get that, dear heart. I have been doing that for months before the meditation. Good. Okay, so spiritual understanding. And we'll get to that real quick, and then we'll pull one from the dragons. Okay. Your spiritual understanding is all right. Your spiritual understanding is raising to another level. As you open up to new ways of looking at life, keep an open mind and let go of limited thinking and illusions. Pay attention to signs, information that comes to you 3 times or more. Notice geometric shapes and symbols in your physical and I'm sorry, and psychic vision. Know that your increased awareness may shift your relationships and career goals. I'll guide you through these changes so your life mirrors your inner experiences. Like, holy crap, right? Okay, there's a lot. There's more. Working with Raziel. Okay, so this is the card. Take a look at it, peeps. That's a card. Oh my God. Okay. As the wizard and alchemist of the archangel realm, Raziel helps us understand ideas that defy normal logic. He expands and challenges everyday thinking in ways that ultimately have healing effects. If you hunger for deep spiritual understanding, ask Raziel to enter your dreams. You'll soul travel with him to classrooms where he'll help you uncover truths and secrets. Upon awakening, you may not fully remember or understand Raziel's teachings, yet this knowledge is permanently embedded in your subconscious, where it guides you throughout each day. So yeah. Any questions? I could take pictures and just show you. That's what it says, like word for word. It was like hard to get through that because I'm like, seriously? Okay, guys. Any questions? Seriously, I'm sorry. Any questions? I need to be somewhat professional here. I'm just kind of so Bailey says, wow, this is confirmation after confirmation. Leslie says, this is also amazing. Bailey says, agreed. Karen says, yes, I agree. Very amazing. Bailey says, Infinity said it best. Is this real life right now? Of course not. This is just a dream. All right, let's who wants to hear from a dragon fae? These are, let me just, before we get into this real quick, this deck is really quite amazing. And all of the pictures are a little bit different, or the artists are there's some of the same artists doing pictures, some are different. So they're all really great messages. And I'm not gonna lie, they're usually kind of emotional. So here it is. You know, this is one of the first cards that I got with the Dragon Fae. Hi, Lori. We're taking out a card with the Dragon Fae Oracle deck that I have. That's the book that comes with it. Glad you're here, Laura. And if I call you Lori, I realized I was watching back history. You're like, Laura. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what is she talking about? I totally was not picking up on it. And I meant to tell you today. I'm like, I do know that your name is Laura. I think sometimes it just slips. Like, if I could call you Laura E. It didn't sound so silly. I love you. The Dawn Watcher. So this is an amazing card. So let's just take a look at this card. Look at the artwork. I'll try to be still. It says, bells will ring down here. I wish I could prop this up for you guys, but there we go. I know. I'm just ridiculously silly. I know. Now that's interesting. I opened up to 13 and it's card 31. Sometimes I open up directly to the card that I'm looking for, like directly in whatever book I'm working with. Okay, so here we go. Serious, pay attention. Never think that you... Okay. I got to start over. Okay, I got to compose myself. Seriously. I get all warm when I start working with the dragons. You guys might get hot. Number 31 is the Dawn Watcher. Bells will ring, okay? It says the Dawn Watcher speaks. Never think that you are alone in this world. You do not, you do have guardians, and I am one of them. I will literally ring alarm bells for you when you have need for forewarning and foreknowledge. There is nothing to fear when you receive these messages. You simply need to pay attention, take note, and act when the time is right. I will always alert you, and it is my particular domain and charge to watch for the new sky as the sun rises, to let you know that what you have to let you know that what you have hardly dared even hope for has every chance of coming true. Watch for the sunrise and know that as she does, so too do your hopes. And these bells will ring out for you to let you know of the approach of new growth, new warmth, and new energetic time coming for you. Listen and hear the bells ring for you, and then you shall awaken from your soul sleep. I told you guys. Okay. Frick. About the Dawn Watcher. The Dawn Watcher is a vigilant dragon fae goddess who can shapeshift at will and whose small size bellies her enormous commitment and strength. She will always give you foreknowledge, be it literally by warning bells going off, through premonitions in the form of dreams and deja vu, or physical reactions to particular energies. She only weakens when you pay her bells no heed. When you will not wake up to hear the call, listen more respectfully to those bells, to the dreams, to the shivers of the energetic pressures, to know that you are always being told through your body, your mind, and your spirit of what is to come. And that's awesome. Just started raining where Leslie is. That's amazing. And so divinatory meaning. So when we get this, what we can pull out of this is spiritual awakening. Premonitions and forewarnings are strong right now. Pay attention. Signs coming through in ordinary and seemingly coincidental ways. Pay attention. Precognitive dreams, especially in early hours of the morning, clairaudience, and other forms of sixth sensory information gathering, strengthening and gaining urgency and purpose. Clairvoyance, clear seeing, clairsentience, clear knowing, and empathy will all very strong at this time. Those are those other two oracle cards that we keep on getting. Okay, family, remember. Watch for messages from the animal kingdom and for the appearance of the dragon fae in the form of paintings, film depictions, and signs. They are speaking with you now. Working with the Dawn Watcher. It is time to be alert and aware, to arise early and to pay attention to the signs that abound around you selectively. Focus on your mission at this time and work towards it. Be determined and do not allow others to distract you. Call on the Dawn Watcher to assist you to focus on the messages that are most worth hearing, and so that you do not go into fear. The Dawn Watcher is a very powerful guardian and will help you greatly by alerting you with plenty of time. All you need to do is pay attention. And I know this to be absolutely true. The Dawn Watcher I'm being guided to read this again because I know that was a lot of information. A lot of you are just like, whoa, 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 whoa. I get it. So I'm with you there. So I'm going to read this again. We can just soak it in one more time. Really listen to the message from the Dawn Watcher. The Dawn Watcher speaks. Never think that you are alone in this world. You do have guardians, and I am one of them. I will literally ring alarm bells for you when you have need for forewarning and for knowledge. There is nothing to fear when you receive these messages. You simply need to pay attention, take note, and act when the time is right. I will always alert you when it is my particular domain in charge to watch for the new sky as the sun rises, to let you know that what you have hardly dared to even hope for has every chance of coming true. Watch for the sunrise and know that as she does, so too do your hopes rise. I put that in there. Listen and hear the bells ring for you, and then you shall awaken from your soul sleep. Who's been hearing bells? This could be like quite literally. This could be, you know, if you, and now she's saying, I am here with you. You're not alone. There are others. I'm one of them. I'm looking out at the dawn for you. So you can, if you're a little tired, you can sleep in, and I'm looking for you. And when you wake up, pay attention to your feelings. Or you can wake up with me and watch her rise as your hope rises. So, we've had so many signs lately. Numbers, feelings, everything. Lots of clouds formed like dragons. Yes, we have. Yeah, we have. Definitely. Okay, guys. So at this point, I'm going to leave the feels for whether we're going to do a meditation or not open to the floor, because I have so much that we've been dealing with and so much that's been happening that we can either get into that space and do a meditation again and see what's going on. It really, truly has been. I've checked in several times. And it is really how the group feels, who's here, who is, you know, feeling to do it or thinking about maybe doing it or maybe coming for the chat, but leaving for, you know, whatever. If we have the majority that want to do it, we'll do it. Or we'll skip it and we'll reconvene tomorrow. So, hi, Rosie. You guys, please put in your answers. I'm going to feed my dog because she is all up in my business. You ready to eat, Smilos? Oh my goodness. Where did that bowl go? Is it in? Oh, did I wash it? Oh my gosh. Where is it? Oh. Wow, I washed it. Ah, damn it. You're driving me nuts, you guys. Did everybody put their answer in? Rosie Row. Ready to go. Ow. Lori. That's true. So Leslie says that she's up for it, but she'll go with the majority. Bailey says he's up for it. Katie says she's ready. Karen says she's up for meditation. And Lori says, I don't know if I can handle anything more than like 20 minutes, but then WTF is time anymore. Have you all started already? We've been talking and we've done some oracle cards, but we have not started the meditation. We're just actually doing a kind of a head count. If people wanted to do it, then we were going to do it. We've just, kind of opening it up to yes or no. I'm here ready for meditation. That's just based on the question. How fast is time is based on perception. So ready for meditation. Okay, I guess we shall meditate. I'd be like, all right, guess we're not meditating. Bye. Thanks all for coming. Yeah. It's funny when I leave my phone, I just remember to turn the ringer off. But, it's funny. I do sometimes, I just forget. And when we're in meditation, we hear the dings go off. It's always right after something is said to like punctuate it. And that kind of reminds me of like the bells when we're talking about the bells with the Dawn Watcher. That is a card we just pulled. Okay. Turn off this bright light because I can't meditate with this brightness in my face. Thank you all for being here, my loves. You guys follow this into astral? What is wrong with you? You guys have issues. Oh my God. You guys are the best. Okay, before everybody gets comfy, I am guided to tell you guys that as we talk about all these things that keep coming up from the dragons, from the angels, yada, 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 back and forth, on and on, over and over. Sometimes it's like broken records, it seems like, right? Do you guys know what records are? There's young people here. There are these big round things. Anyway. We are Oh my gosh. Anybody else's ears start tingling? Holy moly. Oh, feel the heat, people. Feel the heat. Just gonna move a couple of things. I don't want it to be bright in here at all, so. And you guys don't need to see me that well anyway, do you? You know what records are? Okay. I love you too, babies. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for being here. I know today was a heavy day. I know that we've gone through a portal together. I know that we've made some associations and recognitions in our lives individually and collectively, and all that. And I feel everybody's energy so like extra crispy. It's been like this all day. All right, people, let's get comfy in our seats. I'm seeing, oh, wow, 1 hour, 1 minute, 11 seconds, and we have 11 people here right when I opened up my eyes again. Was there... I don't think we have any... Well, there may be people observing that aren't actively participating in the chat. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that we all know who and where we are at this point. If I'm mistaken, or if there's anybody here that's going to do this meditation, and if you'd like to chime in with where you are, if you want to chime in with, let's do this, family. If you want to chime in with what your name is, how you'd like to be called, where you are geographically in the world, what your physical age is, and if you have any particular designation type of, like, if you know, or you're like starseed, or, you know, whatever, angelic, or dragon, or whatever you're feeling right now. I know we've all been a lot of different things. Mermaid, fairy. I mean, I know I have. I know a lot of us have. But if you're feeling any particular thing right now, if you want to chime in with any of that, please do. I'm feeling warm. It is warm. We're all coming online. I thank you again, you guys, for being here, sharing this divine, sacred space that we've created all together. And I love you very much. You can start taking nice, deep breaths. I'm feeling like all this, almost like, ooh, like my heart chakra is really going. FYI. It feels very Iron Man right now. Anybody relate to that? Feel that heat just right there? If you have boobies, right in there. If you don't, and you like boobies, right in there. Hot, spinny action, people. Do we feel that? It's just getting bigger and bigger. Oh my goodness. I'm Bailey. I'm in Baraboo, Wisconsin. I'm a human, has been feeling a heavy connection to the dragons and to you all. Aw, honey. Nikki in Philadelphia. Bailey 17. Karen in Raleigh 57. Can't. Nope, don't know what that is. That just a little check mark? Katie 27 in Ontario. You feel it? Yeah, you can relate. Holy moly. Oh, where'd my music go? I'm going to put on some angelic music. So you guys get in your seat, either laying down or sitting up. If you are, you know, kind of want to roll the dice and lay down and, you know, sleep or whatever. I just saw 963. That's fine. But if you want to try to not sleep, you may want to try sitting up. So I know for some of you, the thought of sleeping and staying in sleep, but for a lot of you, once you sleep, you wake up right when we're done anyway. So I don't know. It's up to you. Just saying. You do what? It's just a suggestion, seriously.
Coaches are ridiculously busy.
But, you know, it's an option to be like, oh, yeah, you know, maybe I'll sit up this time. And I have no idea for Laura. Love, no idea how long it might be. Honestly don't know how long they've been lately. My brain is, I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, what the F is time anyway? It's a good question. Sometimes I feel that when I wake up, this is the weird side of life, and when I'm asleep, that's where it like shit really makes sense. I just saw 97227. I am not even kidding you. Right when I said that and sat down, it said 90727. It's just, if anybody relates to that, it's like confirmation that, yeah, if it feels a little not real, I guess that's just par for the course right now. Deep breath. Close your eyes. Start taking that like nice, long, cleansing breath. Shoulders back, chin up, top of your head up high. Feel into your energy. Start getting, just say to yourself, I'm going to be more comfortable with my heat. Because for some of you, this is new, heat is new. And for some of you, you're used to being warm, but now you're on a whole new level of warm. For some of you, it's in your sleep. You might be waking up really hot and sweaty. Or just really, or think about something or a vision or something and just get really warm and start feeling tingles in certain places. I'm getting affirmation from people. And my eyes are closed. Start lighting up your infinity symbol, everybody. Nice, and bring it big and bright. Light it up from the center, going out, up, 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 down, 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 down. Light it up, neon, liquid light, beautiful, yellow, pale. Let's dissolve some negative energy. You can just feel it kind of push out some negative energy. Oh, this is already a really good idea. Push it out. Just your infinity symbol is just like so online now. It's lit up. It got big. It's pushing out any negative energy that's kind of hanging on. And that's just denseness from our trip. Physical trip, mental trip, spiritual trip. Getting online. Feeling each other. Connecting. And when I say connecting, I mean connecting with each other, connecting with the archangels, connecting with Jesus, with Gaia, with the Fae, with whomever you're connecting with, just with you more. That's a big one. Nice deep breath, everybody. I love this too, and I love you guys. Relax your shoulders. Just pull them back, but relax them. Even if you're laying down, expand your seat so your infinity symbol's a little bit bigger. Let's make it taller and brighter and wider. There we go. Let's make room for our energy. Our energy is expanding, so we can't imagine our infinity symbols to stay the same size is what I'm getting right now. The size that we're normally used to having them, we need to make them larger. If you've been doing this for a while, you're feeling that that's the case, make it bigger now, please. It'll feel better because we're not containing the energy. Let it flow and start lighting up your solar plexus and get that online. Next time with your breath, let it go and flow with this symbol. And we're going up, crossing, going above your shoulder, up above your head, but wider, bigger, brighter, stronger. That's what I'm hearing, people. And just go up and around your left side, your shoulder, but bigger. It's bright. It's going down to your center, bigger. So you're just taller with this, taking up more space energetically and with your heat. With your love. Somebody's thinking or singing somewhere. Yes, with your love. Expand your infinity symbol with your love for yourself, for everybody else. Remember, you are an infinite being having an experience now in this divine right moment. In your body, getting bright, 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 bright. Oh my goodness, look at how bright we're getting. Let's start lighting up those chakras. We're getting tingly in that root. Don't get distracted. Keep moving it up into your sacral. Light up that orange. You can look down and see everything getting bright. Imagine your red and your orange, your yellow coming around, meeting there in the center. Feel that nice warm in your belly. Expand. Nice deep breath right back in, right there. Feel into it. Smile. Let that energy rise up into your heart chakras, just ready to go. And there it is. Spark it up. Feel it get nice and big and bright with green. It's all starting to flow, going brighter, brighter, brighter in your heart center. Feel it getting bigger, expanding, going up higher too, like up into just blending that beautiful green into aqua into your throat, starting to rise. Breathe into your throat, breathe into your whole head. It's just effervescently rising. You can feel a nice open space all in there. Between your temples, behind your eye, your third eye, your pineal lighting up. Beautiful indigo color. Starts radiating out from your head. Everything going up. Beautiful, 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 bright. Up higher, above your crown. Up high. Lighting it up into your crown chakra. Violet light. And just let's focus in on your crown chakra and that violet light right there. Let's burn some heat. Imagine you're a match. Deep breath. Just feel that energy rising, and as it goes, it's rising up into the ethers. That heat is rising. There's a reason for it. As we channel it up, it merges with our crystalline grid that we've been activating with Gaia, so we can further connect not only with each other, but with the rest of our brothers and sisters, whether they're awake or not. So just feel that, and then you can start to feel it rise up and spill out over yourself, over your body, your shoulders, and rain down around you and back up. We might be feeling, for those of us who have had wings, a little prick in our left side of our back shoulder blade area. Another deep breath, please. Again, let's breathe into that, please. If you feel like doing any swaying or moving your hips side to side, go ahead and do that. All right, let's do that exercise where we take a couple really big deep breaths in and then release some energy with our breath going all the way out like we've done before. So we're going to take a deep breath in. I'll walk you through it. Deep breath in all the way. Hold it until I say let go. Push it all the way out. Deep breath in all the way up. Hold it all the way out. Deep breath in all the way out. And then deep breath in and then back to normal. I just feel a little bit of tension in here, so we're going to do that before we go any further. Let's get center. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. Hold it. And push all the way out. In. Hold it. And then out. And then in. Hold it. And then out normally. Thank you, family. That feels so much better. Our backs are tingly, wings are activated, a little less hot, but it's our heads are really going. Our scalps are right now. So let's feel again into that above the crown chakras, all nice and lit up, beautiful violet light raining down around you. And coming back into your seat, flowing up, lighting up all of your chakras. Feel that big, beautiful, glowing light all the way around you. And you can start getting the consciousness of being up in the space station above Gaia, coming online with that visual, the way that we see it. Maybe it's from a different perspective this time. Maybe it's a little clearer. Maybe we see more of where we're coming from, possibly. Just coming online with that. Just get that in your visuals. You can see the craft out there beyond the bridge. And the bridge this time is lit up a lot more like opalescent and rainbow. And people are not wasting time. They're crossing right over. The craft looks like a big hockey puck. It's round and disc-like. It's thick, so we can walk in. It's as tall as the tallest person. And as we start making our way across, the bridge starts to kind of light up under our feet. We're really light and bright. Everybody's already pretty bright as we're making our way across. And we are going into the craft. And we are finding our seats. And as we come in there, it's all of us in attendance now in this moment right here live, and then those that will be joining us in the future, and as we've recognized for us and other people who are here in astral and have yet to meet here in our physical. So make room, watch the craft expand. We all have first row seats. We sit, we start getting in line with our space. It starts to light up and get bright. I'm seeing that for a lot of people, just this happy space is lighting up and watching other people light up. For those of you who want to envision maybe another space, you can. Someplace a little different where you can feel really relaxed as you get back into feeling all your chakras, getting more in flow with your heat, channeling that better, letting it go off the top and just permeating around you, getting back in line, sitting down, lighting up your channel, going to the center where the platform is, and that is a couple of feet raised from where you're sitting. Take a deep breath for me, everybody, as you get comfortable, and please be aware of your energy, your root chakra, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, opening up, expanding more and more as we do these. We know we're working in dream and sleep time and here in the physical. Feel it rain down around you. If it starts to feel a little dense and your head starts to feel a little poppy or your ears do, this is Michael coming in next to you on your left side and putting his hand there on your back. Reminding you again, clear sight. Be very intentional in these moments before you sleep, during your sleep, after your sleep, in your wake state. Remember, identify your desires, as he was talking about earlier. As he puts his hand on your back and radiates this beautiful, loving energy. Feel that. You can feel how his energy lights up your entire system, makes all of your chakras brighter. Immediately, his touch fills you with a sense of peace. Nice deep breath. He is, he's saying that for a lot of us, our different connections with the different archangels have been coming through more. Either for the first time or more intensely in different ways. And that is definitely happening in and out of wake state. And please know that today, as we do this journey, we are coming together much in the way that you have with the dragons. And with the dragons, we shall fly. Okay, so he stands back. Sorry, that was kind of slow, you guys. You can feel your hands might be lighting up a little bit more, your fingers, feeling energy, electricity throughout your body. And if you do, you're really tingly or extra crispy, especially now after being touched by Michael and hearing his message. Please channel that into your energy system, into your seat, into your channel, into the center there, where we're used to going with our energy directly down into the center of the platform, making it glow. Nice deep breaths. Okay, so for those of you who are feeling this is what we're going to do. We're going to get nice and comfy in our seats. We're going to start. Hold on. For those of us who would like to work with not only the dragons outside of our craft today, but also with the archangels, as Michael said when he said that they would be flying, what he meant by that was that they would be outside flying with the dragons and with any of us that would like to do that. But we're going to do that a little differently today. We're going to stay docked here. We're not gonna fall off of the station. We're gonna stay right here, just in our spaces with our energy, pushing through the energy into the center, and feeling how it's kind of always locked in there. When we sit now, it's just more like getting in place. And so what I'm being shown is for those of us who would like to do this and go for a view of Gaia. This is what I'm hearing. For those of us that would like to go for a view of Gaia and for a astral connection with the angels, archangels, and dragons, if you could please stand up and leave your little space there and make your way to the center. And as you guys are doing that, you see Metatron come into view up there, and he is holding up the cube, the Metatron's cube, and making it big and quickly locking it. He's making it pretty big and locking it into place in that center area as light comes up from the center. And where does light begin was from all of our seats, remember? So it's going down into the center, going up, and as he's putting that cube down into the center. And for those of you who may not want to go, may want to witness that from the inside here and just keep offering your love light, you can certainly do that. And you can see what's going on from different vantage points coming up anyway. So you can have a different experience if that's what you choose. I'm going to go forward with the people who are choosing to go outside in this way. So as we make our way up, and you can imagine going up onto that center area where we've been looking before, and we're coming in from different, all coming in, and we're all again kind of first row, and Metatron is standing next to it, kind of in it, behind it, around. I don't know. He's like next to it. We could all see him from our different vantage points. So depending on where you are, depends where he is, and you can see him with it. And then as we're standing there looking at that, Archangel Gabriel comes in next to us. However you may envision her, to your left or to your right. I'm seeing her on my left. And she just stands there with us and puts her arm like around yours. You can feel nice and beautiful love coming from Archangel Gabriel. And next to Metatron, we see Jesus materialize. And he smiles at us, and him and Metatron both put their hands on the cube, really supercharging it even more as it's there in that center, lighting it up from the center. And this is when individually, one at a time, we get the little nudge from Gabriel and the look from Metatron and the smile from Jesus to step forward. And if you're ready, you can just step forward and walk into the cube And when you walk into the cube, you can stand there and just take in that energy, feel it. Feel the energy just being in there, making you just flow a little bit better, light up, nice and pretty. And when you're ready, you can choose to go through that cube and take yourself outside of our craft, right outside of the station, looking at Gaia. And when you get out there, you will see different lights, beautiful colors, and these are the archangels. And also with them, the dragons. And so they're just saying to us at this time, they're just going to materialize a little bit more for you. Whatever that might mean for you, whether it's a sensation, a color, whatever symbols that you might get and might associate with the different archangels at this time. If you're just comfortable standing there on the platform and watching and you're not feeling the look or the nudge, but you're ready, feel free to go. If you just want to stand there, you can watch too, because people just are walking in and standing there and then looking around, feeling it, and then they're just gone, kind of. And I'm feeling like much like Star Trek kind of thing, and then boom, they're outside. And this is so we can really feel being inside of this sacred geometry, being fueled by ourselves and our brothers and sisters that are here and have been here for weeks or months working in this way, or forever in all infinity. We're not really sure at this moment. Being told it's on a need-to-know basis, but right now we know there's just a little extra juice, and we're walking into that. We're going outside. We're connecting more with the archangels on the outside of the craft. We can also just stay in our seats and watch from there, taking your time and going when you're ready. I'm really feeling that some people just may be taking their time, but they're making their way, observing. So there's all sorts, ones that were right up and jumped up and were there in a heartbeat, and ones that wanted to watch, the observers. Take a nice deep breath for me. And at this time, we are going to focus on the outside. If you're on the inside or on the platform, just stay in that nice, beautiful, living space, sending your energy out. We're going to focus on the outside with the archangels. So you're outside above the atmosphere of Gaia. Notice that she is violet in color, glowing as we left her before. I'm hearing that we're picking up right where we left off. And so with that, she's beautiful in that beautiful violet glow. We were love infusing her with the dragons, going all through Gaia and the different storm areas. People were being drawn to different locations on Gaia to focus on. I thank you for that. And we can still kind of zero in on that. And so at this time, what I'm being shown is for us to pay attention quietly in these moments to which archangel or archangels may come to you and which dragons. Just maybe with the dragons, what they may look like. With the archangels, they will tell you who they are and what they may say to you if there's a message there. Any visuals, numbers, places, faces, names, dates, times, geographical locations, special interests, historical artifacts, including hieroglyphs. A whole different set of things may be coming as, or at least a theme for things, and could be just different places that you're seeing. And so take in a little bit of that. Hold on to as much as you can. And with that said, we are going to depart with our archangels and our angels and our dragons. And we are going to watch them and be with them. And now we are able to have this floaty flying sensation and move with them just like we did before with our energy. And we're going to follow them down into the atmosphere, flying down into the atmosphere of Gaia from up high from that area above Gaia. We've not done this before. So watch, visualize what they're showing you here with their energy and their wings and how they're moving and how we are going down yet once again into the area, into the area of the typhoon, Mangkhut typhoon. So Philippines first. So let's go down into that. And what they're saying is really feel into your heat and feel into that energy, feel into your wings. Get the visuals of going down in there. Don't get too detailed with anything. Don't go too close. You want to be over the area. You might get some visuals. That's fine. Send love and light and intention. Watch as the archangels and the angels show you little bits and pieces of how they're with different people on a spiritual level, as they're intentionally everywhere with us, with them. This is what they want us to see right now. And sometimes it's just like being up above, looking down, eyes closed, hands out, and just being suspended there. Just like floating and little flying, and energy is just going. You can feel all of this around you. Again, you're working with your archangels and your guardian angels, being shown things. We're going to keep moving, they say, kind of like we did in the crafts, but we're going intentionally. We're sweeping over Mother Gaia, from up high, not in the craft. The archangels say you are also floating on our energy. We're bringing you with us. And the dragons, like we did before. Sending love light energy, using your wings, being shown different things in different places as we go. Yet again, making our way across the Atlantic and to the Americas, United States. Please give your love light energy to all affected here. Again, watching the archangels in all different places. And there's also this this visual of seeing people as light as well. Not so much seeing them as humans and bodies with faces, but seeing them as light. If they're online, let's say, with feeling and being tapped into and listening to and communicating with on any level with their angels, with their guides. And we can see that there's a lot of these people. And as we witness them from different perspectives with the archangels and the guardian angels, we see that there's so many. And this is why also I'm being told we're so supercharged lately. There's so much love light being brought into those that are ready for that. At some point, we're giving it to them. Everybody is at a different stage, but they are benefiting from all that we do and being connected. As we come online, as we connect again, it serves the whole. And this is what we are so diligently fighting for, aside from working with hurricanes and typhoons and Mother Gaia herself. These connections that we've been making and things we have been doing. And it's another affirmation of just how many people, whether they're aware of it or not, are listening. And at this time, we are just going to go across the rest of the United States and go up and down again over Gaia, down to South America as we're crossing the Pacific, just everywhere, anywhere that you may be guided to go, or any place that your archangels are taking you, showing you. Again, this is when I'm being asked to remind you to please ask your guides, your guardians, your dragons, your archangels if there's any other vital information you should have at this time. I'm being reminded with that also. This is why today, since we've been saying this, we're getting some more vital information from them. See how that works? Oh my goodness. So let's take a moment to connect, ask these questions, get these answers. Just let them wash over us, check in with them. Okay, family. And at this time, we're going to make our way back to our craft. And the way we're going to do that is take one last go of it. If there's any place else that you would like to go or send particular love to, offer in your openness for your brothers and sisters to come to you too. I'm hearing at this time we can start doing that more and more consciously. Obviously, we're sending out invites all the time. And to all of Gaia that are areas that need healing and loving, whether it is her land or her water, the air, healing from fires or tornadoes or typhoons or illness or famine or a drought, that we're infusing infinite love light and going to these places that you're being guided to right now. So I'm being told that we're going to spend a couple minutes doing this because there's quite a few places that people would like to go. And the archangels would like to take us. So let's just take a moment here again. Please pay attention to the places or place that you're being taken. Okay, guys, so again, please try to remember where you've been, any particular messages for yourself or for the group, and the way we're making our way back onto our craft. Get centered back in with the archangels and our dragons. And we'll get this vision of all of them in these places that we've been. And we are just going to intentionally appear back into Metatron's cube where we started from before we were outside. Again, much like Star Trek. And we just come back into our view, maybe the brightness of the violet light, other people that might be standing there making their way back to their seats ahead of us probably. And when we come into view, though, we also see Mother Gaia standing there, welcoming you back. And she opens up her arms to give you a hug as you step through. Nice big hug with Gaia. Feel how beautiful that feels to line up with her and just get her love and appreciation. And she pulls away and looks in your eyes. And gives you a kiss on the forehead and sends you off when you're ready. Sit back down in your space Heart nice and big. Take a deep breath as you make your way back to your seat. See everybody else getting back in there, integrating. Feeling more center, more balance, more in line, a little less extra crispy, more flow, more balance, more stable, less anxiety maybe. Relaxed, less heavy, and ready to either start your day, take a nap, go to sleep, get back into this space, if that's where you choose to be. And you can start again, just disconnecting again from that space. So we're full circle. Again, Archangel Raphael's waiting at the door, again reminding us to let go and release even further. And every time we do this, more and more does come. When you're ready, feel his loving embrace. He says, everything's going to be okay. You're seeing it come together. A little here, a little there. And when you're ready, you can start making your way up that rainbow lit up bridge, back onto the dock. Maybe you see a little bit more of it now. And you can start getting into your space, letting those visuals kind of fall away if that's where you're ready to go, and meet us back in chat. Take a nice deep breath, feel into your body. Thank you all again so very much for being here. I love you very much. A little bit more into your body, feel into your space, feel into the energy, feel into yourself head to toe. Where are we? Oh my gosh, I can't see a thing. 9:59. Oh my goodness. Ah, that was nice. Katie says. That was nice. Oh, let me turn my light back